Hello everyone, my name's George and welcome to my very first video. Today we're going to be playing a game called Pathfinder Kingmaker. Now I've never played this game before, so we're going to be going in blind, I think. Alright. The main story, yes. Definitely want the main story. Let's not mess around with this too much. Let's just go with challenging, I think. And for our first character, of course we want to create a new one. Of course. There we go. Okay, so this is our character. We're starting with a ranger. I didn't go too in depth. I kept it fairly basic. Looks pretty cool, I think. I'm not really one to care for customization too much, but I know some people that spend hours on it. So anyway, let's finally get into it. That took longer than I'd like to admit to make that character, to be honest. Way too long.
Our story started at the mansion of an Aldori sword lord. Drawn by the promise of a most dangerous task and a commensurately huge reward, heroes of all stripes gathered here.
Where are they? This is taking forever! They didn't even say what this was for, just that the Aldori were looking for heroes. Who are the Aldori anyway, rich folk?
If you can't be patient, no one's keeping you here. Just go back to your mountains or whatever hole you crawled out of. The Aldori sword lords run the premier school for the dueling arts. They're also the richest and most influential group in this part of Brevoy. Take that tone with them, and they'll teach you some manners pretty quickly.
All right, you purple toad, just shut your trap. And if you can't, I'll help you.
Hush! Quiet! They're coming.
Greetings, everyone. I am Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori, and this is Lord Mayor Yosef Salimius of Restov. Welcome to my mansion.
We thank you from the bottom of our hearts for responding to our call. You may be few, but that's unavoidable. We need only the best of the best for this task. And I see true heroes before me, strong and fearless, exactly what Restov needs.
Thank you, Lord Mayor. Now, to the point. South of here, just beyond Brevoy's border, lies a region known as the Stolen Lands. This is disputed territory, and while it's long been claimed by nearby states, it's never been truly taken. I won't bore you with the legal technicalities. Suffice to say that anyone with enough courage and power to seize the Stolen Lands and name themselves Baron or Baroness, claiming dominion, well, none of the neighboring states would be able to challenge it. Of course, Restov would be first to recognize the legitimacy of this new state, as well as the noble title of its founder. Unfortunately, one serious obstacle stands between you and this title. A gang of bandits holds sway in the Stolen Lands. Their chief, who they call the Stag Lord, considers himself the rightful owner of these lands, and no one has yet been able to challenge his power. Bring me his head, and you'll be able to return to the Stolen Lands as their legal ruler. Any questions? Excellent. You venture forth tomorrow. For now, you can take some time to get to know one another better. Or you can head straight to your guest rooms to get some rest. You'll find we've already prepared supplies for you there. And thank you again for agreeing to take part in this expedition. I wish you luck.
Thank you again, with all my heart, for replying to this call. The flare in your eyes reveals your courage.
Oh god, I hope
the
the
unshakable
whole
will
game isn't full of this much dialogue.
I look at you, O champions of Restov, and doubt not for a second
I hate
that
long
you'll
intros.
be victorious. So venture forth toward your feet. Go, and return in triumph.
Hi, my name's Lindsay. I'm a bard, though this is my first real adventure. So, Shall we go teach this stag lord a lesson? Likewise. Actually, I also wanted to ask you something. How do you feel about this Tartuccio fellow? I think he's pretty obnoxious personally. He appointed himself head of the team, and he's just after the Baron's crown, or whatever it is barons wear. Doesn't matter. I don't like him. I think you should be team leader. When I first saw you, I couldn't help but think, now here's a real hero. Someone who'll be praised in poems and songs. This is the person I'll write my book about. And what are you a mercenary for? Is it only riches? Or maybe you want glory, too? Don't you want your feats to be remembered and glorified for centuries? Just listen. You know what the trouble with most heroes' biographies is? They're always written years later, based on the tales of, best case, people who saw things from the outside. Worst case, someone heard about it from their brother, who heard it from their friend, who heard it from their cousin, and so on, adding a new batch of lies each time. Every time I read about a heroic journey, I think to myself, why didn't they just bring a bard with them to write it all down properly? And then I thought, I could be that bard.
So we get party members right off the bat. That's good, at least.
Volunteer to follow along on their glorious
Means we're gonna be by ourselves for the first part.
Huh? And here we are, with a heroic journey lying before us. Who's going to be the hero? Some dwarf who keeps muttering about how we'll all die? Or maybe that horrific scythe lady? Or God's forbid, Tartuccio? No way. Deal.
Works for
All right.
me.
I'm going to my room to write about tonight. See you in the morning.
Alright. Let's finally get into this.
Help! Help! The mansion's under attack. We need to help. Some villains broke in and started killing everyone. I barely made it. Hurry, we have to help the guards fight off the attackers, or we'll all be cut down one by one.
Oh, alright, we are straight into it actually. Thank God, I thought they'd bore us with dialogue for the next 10 years.
Enemy near. A solid plan.
Very nice. Let's take his shit.
The path is clear. Watch each other. Forwards! Aim carefully. Attack!
You're just in time. A bit longer and I'd have been... Whew, I don't even want to think about it. Can you imagine what a terrible loss this would have been? But it's all right now. I'm safe, sound, and unscathed, ready to lead you to victory.
Damn, this dude has some eyebrows on
Lady
him.
Jamandi's holding the line in the banquet hall. You know,
We
the
really are
one where
building
she
a
had us
party
gathered
quickly.
before. We need to make our way to her.
I'm not sure
And
what the
along
party
the way,
limit
we'll
on this
try
one
to save
actually
some
is,
of these
so I
dummies
guess
who
we'll
are
find
supposed
out.
to accompany us to the stolen lands. Speaking of dummies, take this ring. Quiet now, so that little fool doesn't hear us. She might try to steal it herself. It's magical. It'll
I kinda
protect
like
you.
the bard.
You'll need it while you work to defend me.
A little more than this dude.
A solid plan.
Leave this one to me.
serves you right.
Alright, so here's where we check our spells. Do I have any spells? Actually, no. Lightning.
Forwards! Aim carefully.
Just die already!
Oh, hit those important.
Tread lightly.
Oh no, they're all dead. Well, they won't be using this gold.
Let us be careful.
And fish. God damn. Maybe we don't need to go on the adventure at this rate. We'll be rich way beforehand.
Blood for Gorum! It's the end for you rats!
Be careful, everyone. Attack!
Oh, it's you. Stay up from under my feet or I'll strike you down. Blood for Gorum!
Barbarians.
I think that's exactly how heroes should be.
What, stupid, sweaty, and always looking for something to gobble up or lop the head off of? Calistria, save me from such heroes.
I agree. She looks like someone we should get in our party. So,
I'll
instead
go
of this
ahead.
dumb elf, halfling dude, who so far just complained the whole way. Jesus Christ. Is that the leader, or is that just some troll looking dude? Wait, am I over encumbered? Is that why everyone's moving so slow? Just because I kept robbing them? Alright, maybe we just start dropping shit. There we go, now I can finally run. I've dropped everything out of my inventory pretty much.
What have we here? This chest is full of gold. I guess it's for the guards' salaries, all things considered. Well, those freeloaders don't seem to have been working too hard for it. Maybe we should pocket it instead.
What? No, we're heroes, not thieves.
Who said we were stealing it? We'll just take the gold for safety so the assassins don't get it. And then we can heroically return it to Jamandi when this is all over.
Oh no, we're
Finally,
lawful
a
good.
voice of reason.
Do what you want. I don't care. It was just a suggestion. But there's a lot of money in that chest, and with all these bandits running around, it wouldn't be any better if they stole it.
Let's head out.
Oh, familiar faces. I hope you're not so frightened as to swing at every shadow. It's me, Jathal. I don't recommend advancing down the hallway, assuming you value your life, of course. There were a few people with me, and you can see what happened to them.
And just how did they all end up dead while you don't seem to have a scratch?
I'll answer but briefly and just once. Further scares and explanations will wait until we aren't being hunted by a group of assassins. Deal? All right. I'm undead. These traps are deadly to the living, but they're harmless to me.
Ooh. That sounds useful.
What do you mean undead? Really? Like zombies or skeletons or...
As I said, further explanations will wait until later. All you need to know right now is that we're on the same side, and we have to fight off a small army of hired assassins. Let's get to it.
And now 4.
I see something.
So who do we get to disarm the
You
trap?
have my attention.
I wrote it like I saw it. Applause,
Tread
please.
There
lightly.
we go. Ah, I see. So shaking disarm traps.
Applause, please.
Didn't expect that from a bard.
Would you
The
look at
path is
that?
clear.
That's a weird one for a bard to have, but you know. Maybe we should be suspicious of a bard that's trained in traps, huh?
Anything else?
I'll go ahead.
She did randomly come up to us at the start.
You cannot stand against me. Unworthy.
Just die already!
Aim carefully. Attack! A solid plan.
Wretched thing.
My skills exceed yours.
Protect me, please.
I do like the attacks, they feel very weighty.
Last chapter.
But she did.
What troubles you?
What do we got here? Gold? Things of value? Kinda ironic that
Let's
we were
head
too
out.
noble to take the gold off out of the chest, so we don't mind robbing every other chest we come across, huh?
Ah! Everything is so much fun with a little fire. What a night, huh?
Pyromancer?
I thought I was all alone. It's good you're here. A bit boring, chasing fooled assassins without anyone watching the show.
It's not fun at all. Many people have died for nothing.
I don't know where you're heading, but I'll be at the entrance to the main hall. I think I saw some guards there. Join me there, if you wish.
Tiefling. Alright. Can we talk to this dude? Is he dead?
Grotus, I can sense your silhouette hovering over me. It won't be much longer. Soon we shall meet, O Lord of Oblivion. Too late. Forgive me. Oblivion is calling. That's impossible. Oh, it seems you might be right. It seems I will live. I suppose I must postpone meeting my god. Not for long, I'm sure. But while we remain in this transient world, Arim is at your service.
Alright. 5 party members. Information's interesting.
The path is clear.
Worry about that later, jeez. Bad guys. No, I thought they were bad guys for a second there.
You, run and get an axe. You, bring more water. You, stay here and hold our defense. Those assassins are still around here somewhere. Aha! Some of our guests survived. Good. You need to get to the banquet hall and help Lady Jamandi. You'll have to run through the fire. We've almost put it out at the entrance, so your main concern should be to not inhale any smoke. Hold your breath and take the first right, then head straight down the hallway.
Fire doesn't frighten me, thanks to hell's blood running in my veins. I'll go ahead and wait for you on the other side. Catch up!
So she will be a party member.
Abadar keep
Alright,
you
cool.
safe.
I do like games to give you lots of choices for your party. What do we got here? That's an interesting way of storytelling. Maybe I should be reading these out. Alright. Yeah, that's a very interesting method of storytelling, to be honest. Okay. Is this where the big dude is? Yes, excellent. We have a longer fight now. I think I've got general strategy down now.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Wait, these are bad guys? Jesus Christ. Okay. Send this one in first. And this one. Oh. Confused. This one in too.
Protect me, please. What a miserable last chapter.
Repent!
Let us strike as one!
Kill the leader.
Your life ebbs low.
Oh, that beard, that's all. Okay. I think it is.
Do not go back!
Oh, Jesus, she killed it too. Let's loot his corpse before anyone else can get the good shit. Oh, I thought we'd have more money.
Thank you for your valor and bravery. The enemy was strong, but you were stronger. And that means I made the right choice. Just as I thought, there were worthy leaders among you. I'm especially grateful to them for the courage and common sense they showed while defending the mansion. But this attack means we have even less time than I thought. Someone already knows of our plans and is acting against us. You'll begin your expedition immediately.
Lady Aldori, please, I know who arranged this attack. The vile king of Pitax, Iroveti. What's more, I know who among us works for him. Hey, you! Show everyone the ring you're wearing. You think I wouldn't recognize Iroveti's seal? That's why he wasn't killed. The bandits recognized him as one of their own by this signet ring.
Probably, yes. But this evidence is circumstantial at best. There's definitely a spy among us. But who? All I have is one word against another. I'm afraid you're both under suspicion.
They both
little
came to your
bastard
aid,
set
Lady
me up.
Jorandi. But a liar's cunning knows no bounds. I've never met these two or their companions. For all I know, they're all conspiring spies.
How could you say that? We fought together. We literally went through fire together. And then you vanished into thin air. After you promised you'd wait.
My words might be rash.
I bet my life despise anyone but this man. I saw how he dealt with those creeps with my own eyes. A true warrior. I'd go with him through hell and high water.
That's what I'm saying.
This purple crook on the other hand.
This barbarian chick's definitely gonna be an
He's got the eyes of a spy. And the mug of a spy!
Yeah. Fuck the
Lady
dwarf.
Aldori, don't
Dude,
listen
elf,
to this
gnome,
thick-headed
whatever.
barbarian. She doesn't know what she's talking about. During the attack, our leader showed his true colors. He forced us to break into the armory and rob it.
Considering the circumstances, that was more than reasonable.
Is it not insane to be faced with death and stop to question whether you may be breaking some law or rule? Our leader acted wisely.
There is a difference between initiative taken in battle and blatant arrogation. How can someone who disregards authorities be a leader himself?
What about that trick he pulled right before we came in here? Some scoundrels set your mansion on fire, and as we were approaching the room, we saw your brave guards, your underlings, dying in the fire, begging to be saved. And what did our leader do? He passed right on by, mercilessly leaving them to their fates. Simply heartless.
Yeah, man, screw this dude.
Leaving them to die bought you mere minutes. Believe me, I would have held on until your arrival.
May Shellen spare me from ever having to make such a choice, but he behaved decently as a true leader.
A true leader is someone who has their priorities straight, not someone who would put a valuable ally's life in danger for the sake of some servant.
Enough squabbling. I'm still not sure which of you I can trust. However, the risk of entrusting the whole affair to a spy is too great. Here's what we'll do. 2 teams will head out. That way, I'll know at least one group can be counted on to serve my interests in the stolen lands.
So, I'm guessing what's going to happen is we're going to have to fight that other dude and his party at some point
Lady Aldori,
further on in the game.
Most of those who were to set off for the stolen lands have been killed. Those who yet live will require help. Please allow me to join the expedition.
Yes, Valerie,
I'm
join
sad
us.
to lose such a talented warrior. But you're right, Valerie. They have greater need of you right now. Go, and may Abadar keep you. Which of the 2 teams would you prefer to accompany?
Mine.
If Tartuccio allows, I would
Oh.
join his team.
Fuck.
Forgive me.
Well, we
I
didn't
don't
want her
appreciate
anyway.
your willfulness.
And
Don't worry,
I
boys.
like our leader. What wisdom lies in
We've
minding
got the rest of the
orders,
squad
laws,
anyway.
and rules in the face of oblivion, knowing not whether you'll be alive tomorrow? I will go with his team.
Thank you.
Our leader is good in battle, but I don't like all the spiritual agonizing. I prefer those who can act without wasting time helping every little pipsqueak. Those like Tartuccio.
Ugh, Tartuccio's going to take the credit for himself and be done with it. Shellen, spare me from such allies. I'm going with you. You're a hero worthy of my quill.
As for me, I know neither of these 2. At least not well enough. And I have no wish to become an unwitting pawn to an unworthy leader. If Lady Jamandi allows, I'll remain in Restov and help mend the wounds this attack has inflicted. But who knows? The road may bring me to the stolen lands, but not yet.
I don't even need to think. I'm coming with this man. As for you, Purple Toad, just wait until we meet along the
Yes.
way. I'll be sure to hang your
Good.
rotten
At least I got the cool
guts
ones.
from the trees.
All right, we have 2 teams. To avoid unnecessary
That's
conflict
better.
on the road,
Yeah.
you'll each take a different route to the stolen lands. Tartuccio's team will go through Navakta's crossing. The garrison commandant will provide him all the help he needs. You will take your team to Oleg Levitin's trading post. He's been complaining about the Stag Lord's bandits for a while now. There, you'll be provided with all the necessary travel supplies.
Sounds like he kind of got the lunch.
I'd like to believe you, but I know all too well how convincing
post?
traitors and spies can be. If you're truly innocent, I hope you can forgive me this precaution. While you're away, Keston will investigate the night's events and learn who in Restov is working for Patox. But you should know that it isn't just Patox we need to worry about. The Royal House of Sertova may also interfere in our plans. I've managed to keep this affair a secret from them so far, but that can't last long. By my estimations, you have no more than 3 months. After that, any feats you accomplish will be pointless. And now, farewell. This battle was but the first ordeal along your path, and you overcame it as true champions of Restov. May the obstacles that follow also fall to your feet. Fear nothing, my friends, and return victorious.
Surviving a terrible night, our small team set off to brave our fate. Beware, stolen lands. Heroes are on the way.
Random encounters, huh?
Enemy near.
Alright, that was pretty cool. I think I might end that there, but I'll definitely be playing this game again. So, thanks for watching, and see you on the next one.